you the nose on the head though when you said like because we're so good at it, because we don't have to pay attention to the game at all, it almost becomes like monotonous.
Because we're so good at what?
Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh yeah.
We just kind of go through it and don't really pay attention to it and just kind of zone out. And so, you're not wrong.
Because like we played this before and like...
Right, like a billion times. Like it's all muscle memory, so yeah. Maybe we should play Banjo-Kazooie.
This episode is about a lighthouse. Welcome back.
Welcome! Oh, what's that? I almost walked right off the edge.
And then that Sharky man would have gotten you.
Alright, can we talk about the game?
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
What do you like your... Because, like, okay. When I play games as a child like this game, which we both played an immense amount.
Yeah.
There was always certain things that, like, stuck out to me. Okay, oh boy, here we go. Do I really want to talk about this? Okay, whatever. It's not private, it's just a lot of people find it boring. So, you know how I talk a lot of... What the hell am I doing in the sky? Get
You gotta
my
go
ass.
get those, you gotta get
I'm going! Oh, hey, little boy.
Just try to get him without... Yeah.
Yeah!
That's called ninja skills.
Oh yeah, Jinja skills, more like it.
Oh.
See that?
Yeah.
But you know how I'll often talk about how, like, if you get really bored in like an area of a game, and you just spend a lot of time in it, just wandering around looking at the same things over and over again, even though it's boring, like, it could be kind of good, because then when you finally get to a new place, it's, like, really exciting. So I always thought of it like this. You know how as kids, we always wish that, you know, we would find, like, a secret passage in our closet that led to the attic, or, like, you know, something that you didn't know was there, like, oh my goodness, there's a tunnel underneath my house, or, oh my goodness, like, it happened to me when I realized that behind that painting, there's just a hole to the other room, and my whole life I had this image of what, you know, certain, you have this, oh my god, you have this image of, like, and this feeling about what certain things are, and then when you discover it's not like that, it's, like, kind of mind-blowing. So it would be like if you just discovered that there was, like, a passage from... Hey! How do I open him? We gotta, like... There we go.
You killed him.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't care. He's dead. I've murdered them like animals. Slaughtered them all. So, for me, it was like... There are parts in the games like Banjo-Kazooie that remind me of those feelings. Like, things that... What's a better example? It's so hard to explain. Okay. What's the game you played most as a kid?
This game, probably.
Alright, fine. Let's pretend that suddenly I, like, showed you, I, like, punched the wall, and then this opened up, and there was, like, a basement to this whole level. Wouldn't that kind of, like, blow your mind? Because your whole childhood you've spent creating this idea of what this level is. And then suddenly I kind of just, like, shattered it, and that's really cool. And I love that feeling. For me, one of the places that always kind of shattered my expectations was that. It felt really mysterious, because you know what that is? Well, I don't know what it is, but I know kind of what it is. You need a game shark. Please don't touch me, frickin' coffee beans monster. Stop.
He almost knocked you on top of it.
Yeah. So, Shark Food Island. I always heard as a kid that if you had a game shark, you could, like, go past this and get to, like, another level over there. Or something weird. And so, that's what I mean. Like, this is, like, an iconic part of this game to me. Is Shark Food Island. Because it was always, like, mysterious and whatever. So, I'm wondering if you had any things like that. You know, like,
but
moments...
Is that actually a thing where you can
I don't know.
past?
I honestly never looked it up.
It just kind of seems like a joke where it's like at Shark Food Island because you try to get all the way out there
to read it, and then it says
yeah.
Shark Food, and then right, yeah.
And then you're dead. It kind of seems like one of those jokes where like, haha, we tricked you.
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably what it was, knowing Rare. I made the realization the other day that Donkey Kong 64, which I've been playing, is a game about monkeys who shoot guns and eat watermelon and rap. And I didn't really make that connection until recently. And I was like, oh, wow. Because after playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, you assume that Rare is very juvenile in their humor. So I thought that was silly. But anyway, so were there things about this game as a kid that, like, really stood out to you as being, like, really sort of magical parts? I'm sorry, did I just, like, put your brain to sleep talking?
Just a little bit.
I told you it was boring. I care about things that other people don't care about.
I feel like there's a lot of things that, like, blew my mind in, like, Banjo-Tooie that I loved.
The worlds in that are a lot bigger, right?
Yeah. And I feel like they're more... I don't know. For some reason, I just really love Banjo-Tooie compared to Banjo-Kazooie.
Interesting. Is it because maybe you just played Kazooie so much more that you got bored of it?
I don't know.
Because the general, and again, I don't really have any idea, but the general consensus I've heard on, like, podcasts and stuff is that Tooie is, in a sense, cooler because the worlds are a lot bigger, but they're also way less focused, so there's just sort of a lot of meandering around, and there's not really a lot of, like, iconic...
But isn't that kind of like what you're doing here?
That's what I would say, but
Yeah.
that's just what I've heard. I've never played... Oh my god! I've never played Tooie, so I don't know.
I don't know, I just kind of feel like Banjo-Tooie is more like... I don't know, like more... The levels are more, like, memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to remember levels from this game. And, like, I can still think of them, but Banjo-Tooie sticks out way more to me than...
I got that one.
Than the levels.
So you can remember all, like, little parts of Banjo-Tooie, but
Wait,
not...
did you talk to him? Bottles
You don't
over
talk
there?
to this guy. This
No.
guy...
Wait, that's not Bottles. God! Look down below.
He's a creepy boy.
Did
Yeah,
he
this
poop
is
something down?
no, this is a shovel piece or whatever.
He's
Leave me
angry.
alone. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it does really make me want to play Tooie. It's like that and DK64 were both rare 3D platformers that I never got around to, and so...
Is that yellow one that you have? Or is that
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country?
No, that's DK64. Yeah,
Okay.
Donkey Kong Country is a Super Nintendo. Yeah. Oh dear. Nice.
Oh.
Barely. Yeah, DK64 is really cool.
Is that my copy or is that your
I think
copy?
that's Laura's actually.
Okay. Because I know I have a copy of it too, and I don't remember if it's like at my house or if I like borrowed it to you. Because since I
have a
so
couple
many
of your
games,
games, I think.
And I lose track.
Yep. No, I've lost track. I've probably just given away again. Whenever I lend something to someone, I basically think of it as like, am I okay with never seeing this again?
Oh, that's not how I feel about some of my games.
That's
like
fine.
my Banjo-Tooie over there.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not someone who's gonna take, but I just assume other people are gonna kind of just forget about it.
Oh.
And I have a very forgetful brain, so I will forget about them. Not about stuff that I get lent, but of stuff I lent to people.
Oh.
Because I just,
Yeah, I forget.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah.
There's a lot of important things that I remember.
That's fine. Yes. That's a little area that always.
Like, I remember. This was like a long time ago.
Oh, boy.
I brought over, what are they called? The nunchucks?
Did
or
I
whatever
do
the
you
Wii
wrong?
Remote? I think so. Because, like, I lost it, and I have two of them, and I lost one of them, and it's either at your house or Vinny's house, and it's not at Vinny's house, because him and I checked
But isn't that what
everywhere.
you thought about your Xbox 360 controller?
Yeah, I have no idea
That
what
also
that
wasn't
is.
here. I mean, I don't. I mean, I got.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Am I?
I'm gonna kill you. No.
Oh.
The shark.
No, yeah, I know. But I have a whole bunch of nunchucks if you want one. I don't remember you bringing a nunchuck over, but I
But I
don't.
remember it was a long time
I don't care
ago,
if you want
and I
one.
didn't want to bring it up again because I was like, it's one of those things where it's been so long.
Yeah.
I don't want to seem like an
Do
asshole.
you want a nunchuck? I probably have an
Oh
extra.
no, I don't play enough Wii.
You don't play any Wii, really, do you?
No, I play with my Wii, but no.
Ooh-ha. Somebody entered the 3rd grade yesterday.
I actually entered the 2nd grade.
What am I doing?
Excuse you, thinking that I'm a big boy and I'm not.
What am I missing here? Aside from, like, because I know there's stuff
There's
up above,
a Jinjo
right?
and I think a puzzle piece inside one of those boxes.
What boxes?
The
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, okay. I feel you, so.
Oh, there's also that.
Just get the hell off here.
There's up one of those up things. You can fly up and
Yeah,
go in
yeah,
the sky.
I haven't gone up there yet. I know that.
That place is cool.
That
That
place-
place is the thing that I like.
Yeah, exactly. I hate this level aside from that place.
Yeah,
I'm
me
not a
too.
fan of this level at all.
Yeah.
But that place to me is another one of those places where, as a kid,
Oh.
no, there's one more up there. I
There he is.
I never really,
like,
please, I never really like looked up there that much.
Yeah, me
And so
neither.
when I finally realized that there's a whole second part of the level, it kind of blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that thing I'm talking about with like finding a secret passage in your house. You know?
Yeah.
It's like whoa, it recontextualizes everything. The puzzle piece is here, I think.
You know when I
Oh,
was
Boy. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
He didn't even. Oh.
Get in there, you little shit. Come on. Come on.
This big reindeer does booty. Touch it if you dare.
You know they meant that, like booty, yeah. You know.
I'm trying to slip a little thing in here every once in a while.
Okay, Grant Kirkhope apparently, someone commented on the pod, because I had mentioned the thing about how DK64 is like a caricature of black people or whatever. I mentioned it on the podcast. And someone commented and said, Grant Kirkhope says that the stereotype of black people like eating watermelon and being monkeys or whatever doesn't exist in the UK. Could it have possibly been a coincidence? It's the first DK game.
Know.
There's no way.
Yeah, they're not. They're trying to cover their butts.
Yeah, they were just trying to have like juvenile 1990s.
I was gonna say, what if you just like missed that one?
I could. Yeah, I should leave one in every level, but no, it's just the first one. I also like how the music cuts out up here.
And it's just kind of like you just hear the air.
Like you're really high up, but it's not like a separate area. Like you can just jump right down to that area if you want.
And just murder yourself.
Right. Well, yeah, yes. But I like that there's... it's not like Skyward Sword where you try to land on Skyloft and then there's like a loading screen, you know? It's cool stuff, so...
I wish more games were like that, where it like was connected.
Seamless. I mean, it all comes down to whether the game can like handle it, right? So...
Like, how they're saying that they're gonna make like the new Zelda, like just a big open world kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
It might be great, but those exact words that you just said are exactly what George Lucas said before he made Star Wars Episode 1. He said, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then
it probably was great before. He was like, no, gotta fix it. No, this part's not good. He probably went to bed, was thinking as he was in bed, nah, this part kind of, I feel like it sucks.
He literally wrote the whole script and did everything. And
no, but it probably was like he wrote it, and then he was kind of thinking like,
I think
you know what I don't like? This part, I gotta go rewrite it. I think
he wrote his very first draft and then said, we're done. And that was it.
They're like, should we edit it? No.
Well, because no one told him that it didn't make any sense at all. Thank you.
Hey, do you think we should hire a publisher? No.
Do you think we should tell George that this literally makes no sense? No, it's fine. All right.
Gotta use a jumpy thing. This part scared me up here because it's like
it's really high up, yeah. And because you get up here by a loading screen, it's again, nice. Wow, I already cleared this level. Sweet.
Jump down.
You kind of assume that like, oh, it took a loading screen to get up here, so I'm gonna have to take another loading screen to like get down, you know? But no.
Oh god.
And then I like how when he falls and then he starts like, ow. Like you really feel it.
Ow!
Oh, I almost died, my goodness.
Wow. They got angry at you.
How do I get out?
Suddenly it felt like my brain was going to explode. I just wanted to let you know, in case we go to the hospital, and then they say, what happened to her, ma'am?
What happened to her, ma'am?
And then you're like, oh, she said that her brain felt like it was going to explode.
Wow, that's...
And they're like, oh, great, we should check her for a brain aneurysm. And then that's how...
I don't think those are things that, like, you can survive, though. Like, isn't it...
you can survive from them.
I'm pretty sure...
It's very rare, but you can survive from
them. I heard that basically if you have an aneurysm, there's no warning beforehand, and then you have it, and then you're dead, and that's it.
Well, I think it's like if you're with somebody, like, and they take you in right away, like, you can survive it. Yeah, because I remember, thinking about that and being paranoid, like, oh my god, that's something that you're just instantly gonna die. But no, I think you. Well,
if you want something that can scare you, that can instantly kill you, I can tell you all about sudden unexpected death syndrome.
But that's in babies.
No, that's unexpected shaken baby syndrome or whatever. No, that happens to adults too. It's the name that they give for people that just die and they can't figure out why and just suddenly.
Yeah, it's just a bullshit reason. It's just doctors that I don't have enough time.
It's stupid.
Coroners or whatever.
Stupid unexpected doctor syndrome is more like it. Get out of here.
Your feathered body
that you've brung wants to go
like a pile of dung.
So funny, Rare. So funny.
If this was actually true, Kazooie would be blowing a gasket, yelling at Grunty. She'd be like, "Let me at her, Banjo."
Oh, because Kazooie's she's got a lot of sass.
Yeah.
It's probably
Banjo's probably like, "Shut up, Kazooie. Just get back in the bag."
There's probably Banjo and Kazooie like Rule 34, where Banjo's having sex with Kazooie, right? You know this, right?
Of course.
Okay, alright.
Why? No.
I mean, I would assume.
Yeah, you don't need to go down there. I don't think that's
you're
anything.
Right. Well, I like going down there because I like the music. Are we done?
Oh, Somebody forgot about her duties.
It's okay. I forget about my duties sometimes.
I can't open up iPads, okay?
May I have permission to make a bad joke?
Go ahead.
I forget about my duties sometime, and then I start to stink up the place and I gotta clean it. That was more of a laugh than I deserved, even. I just really liked... I would always... You know what I would do? This... I guess I'm just like this as an adult still. I'd come in here as a kid and just go like this. For like 30 minutes at a time and just listen.
You're going too fast, though.
I would just kind of look around. Like, I just loved... Even right now...
Oh, yeah, I used to go in
here and
just listen.
feeling like crying because of how much I love this song.
Please don't cry. We don't need to gay this up.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, bye!